you need to get a few raid bans, but by the time you get those raid bans, you know, first couple of waves, and that's not. I guess the plan is get a couple of decay stacks and then try to go for the kill.
So we'll see if they can land it on Moomiander. He goes right to the stun. It's a 2-second stun, which would mean he's locked in for the split earth and an easy first blood. Wiz will take credit for that, and that's...
Use that last mango, use everything that you've got, and then go on the tier 2. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Mid lane, Bryle might dive him.
Yeah, he's got Rocket Barrage out onto the Alchemist, and Bryle
is about to hit 6, so not super bad for him considering they were constantly dual laning.
Burrow Strike hits on the Lina. Now the Split Earth as well as AUI coming over, so they've got the LSA as well as the Fire Blast. They'll get the kill onto Greedy, who, well, gets a little bit too much of his namesake.
Power Chest, that's all you need to start far.
Good sidestep there from AUI. He's going to hit away at Wiz, but they've got the Burrow Strike. They'll finally take out the...
Just getting Radiance on this Alchemist as soon as possible. So right now, they're doing it well, but he might be in problems mid lane.
Gust, Laguna, damage coming through on a Greedy. Burrow Strike away. With 70 health, can EE close the gap? Snake King will finally get the kill. Shrek. Was not expecting that. Now the Echo Slam comes in as well as the call down. They've got the Fissure Rocket Barrage following it up onto the CK. It's not enough damage, and now he's able to get the Phantasm out. Moomiander ends up dead before they're able to take out the CK.
Map. A few minutes ago, they were farming around that shrine together, and that's not optimal.
He's going to be in trouble. Burrow Strike as well as the Split Earth. They've got the Diabolic Edict on a solo target. They'll stop his spree. Greedy will get credit for that. They'll chase after the Ogre Magi. Now Moomiander comes over. He's got a Fissure to throw, but no Echo Slam. And Fighting Pandas struggling a little bit just to escape from this. Split Earth with the Burrow Strike has been such a deadly combination. They're going to look for more. Moomiander now inside the trees. They've got the Luna coming back in. They'd love to have another Fissure to throw, but with this, they missed the LSA, so Widge is going to be a little bit further out than maybe they're comfortable with. The Diabolic Edict gets popped. CK throws a 3-second stun onto the Ogre. Now the Silence on a 2 with the Tombstone down. They need to be careful about how they move in on this, if at all. Double Sentry placed in. Both of them cleared out immediately. They look for the Laguna Blade and the kill on a Greedy. They will find at least that. They also take out the Tombstone, and that's gold going the way of Bryle.
How is going to break loose if Team Unknown plays their hand right. We'll see.
So it looks like they're attempting to trade tier 2s. AY goes through the trees, seeing if anybody's TPing in. They'll get the tier 2. Now do they rotate to save their own? They won't have time to. And it's just a trade in the long lanes for
stage, and because of that, Fighting Pandas are only 1k behind. Mid lane.
Yeah, they've got the kill on the Snake King. They're looking for a BKB on EE. He's got 3 Wraith Bands, 1 Dragon Lance, and ooh, yeah, the Fissure hits onto the Leshrac. Now the Totem to follow it up from the low ground EE, trying to get the kill on a Wiz. Bloodlust applied, and that'll be an easy kill for the Drow. And
maybe they will put Flash on mid lane. No, Blink on the Sand King.
He gets hit up with the stun, but he's not going to be dead just yet. The Reality Rift, no, the Fissure hits onto 2, and now they've got the stun as well as the Gust on into the CK back over by where they've got the call down. Alchemist hit with the Luna Blade. They're locking him down, and now the Echo Slam. They get the kill into a ton. Eternal Envy, they'll get stunned up for 2 more seconds. They might be able to trade cores here, and they will. But CK, he's going to be caught out. They've got the Totem as well as the Fissure. They've locked him down. They'll kill him off. That's going to be 2 here for the side of Fighting Pandas, and even more as they'll get Panda, or Prada, excuse me, with the Totem once again, and find themselves a 3-for-1 tree.
Prada, right?
They've got the Fissure coming out now. Unstable Concoction hits onto the Ogre. He's still within the Sandstorm. Yule's call down, Split Earth hits, and they're just trying to get this Ogre. The 3-second stun comes down to the Gyro, and now the Totem follows it up. They've got the Echo Slam as well as the Laguna Blade coming out of the CK. Is it going to be enough with the BKB being popped by the Gyro? Now get the kill onto the CK. They'll look over at the Leshrac, who's now hit with the Homing Missile.
Smoke is to go to their jungle, but Drow might break the Radiant Smoke instead.
Epicenter started. They've got the 2-second stun as well as the Burrow Strike. This is going to be a lot of damage on the EE. No way he gets out of that. They also had the Unstable Concoction, right? Take a look as Leshrac's been caught. The Gust is there. Yule's himself up trying to survive, but as he comes down, so does Moomiander with the Earthshaker. It would have been interesting to see if they had clashed right there. Totem again forward. Fissure hits on a 1. They've got the call down, but the Burrow Strike hits onto Moomiander. BKB's already been popped by Bryle. The Homing Missile followed up on a Greedy. BKB's about to run out onto this Gyrocopter, and Snake King.
This can backfire, but they do have the BKB.
Be careful. Fissure comes out onto the Sand King. They're not within the pit just yet. They'll LSA, they'll spot them in there. Moomiander, though, going to the bottom of this fight, looking over at Prada, so he's not entering the Roche pit just yet to throw, say, an Echo Slam. Totem's onto the high ground. Echo Slam down onto the Burrow Strike. He's going to hit by the Gyrocopter as well as the Epicenter, but the Fissure comes in and will help them get the kill onto Greedy. Meanwhile, the BKB is going to be popped by the CK. They've bought back on the Undying. The right clicks are so heavy! Envy and Bryle combine to get the kill to the CK. They'll TP out Wiz just in time. TP up from Greedy. Burrow Strike hits onto UI. Very tanky, and they'll have the Yule Split Earth if they can catch up to this Ogre. Goes through the trees. Maybe they catch him the short way, but a good job there of going back into the trees and TPing out.
They're still in a good position in which they can take this game.
TPing back the Alchemist. He'll charge up his stun. He does have the Blink Dagger. They're going to try and get Bryle. They'll throw the stun out. Now the Fire Blast hits onto the Alchemist, but they'll have the Split Earth to follow it up to keep Bryle nearby. He'll be able to pop that BKB and get on the run. Ignite, trying to hold him back, and he'll escape, but it will come at the cost of this Ogre, or will it? Moomiander's potentially set up here for an Echo Slam, but with AOI dying and nobody else behind him. Down to a 6-second BKB. They have found the Earthshaker. They'll have the Split Earth with the Chaos Bolt. Moomiander totems away and throws a Fissure. Has 1 second until he's able to totem again, just trying to get a far enough spread between him and the CK Reality Rift, but here comes Greedy. And 4 heroes here finally chase him down. He'll buy out of the BKB, now dead for 70 seconds.
Yeah, both of these teams playing in a little bit of a... They lost the Earthshaker in their own jungle. Good smoke coming from Team Unknown. Can they capitalize?
Burrow Strike on AUI. They've got the stun, so they've locked him down long enough. But the call down comes out. They're going to try and fight this. They're trying to turn. They've got the Tombstone onto the low ground. Prada, though, just kind of allows CK to die. They'll take out the Tombstone immediately. That's not exactly worth it. It will put Bryle's BKB down to 5 seconds.
And 13 armor. So killing him is fine, but at what expense? Losing that CK is definitely not good.
They've got the smoke. They look over. Prada hit with the Fissure. Another smoke for position 5. They're looking for the Epicenter. Burrow Strike coming through on a Bryle. It's not really going to be enough damage to get the kill. And yeah, there's, like you said, there's no follow-up. Wiz. Envy just comes from the side, and they get 3. They don't have buyback. They don't have buyback. They're not expecting this.
I love how you just laughed at I mean, yeah. Desolator, Drow Ranger takes down the target no matter if he has a BKB or not. Desolator plus Bryle and he's gone, and now they're pushing high ground. No buybacks, just like you said.
Oh god, Alk just stunned himself. That's a huge problem because you've got the totem. Reality Rift comes in, but they've got the LSA to follow it up as well as the Echo Slam. They'll get the kill to the Alchemist. And now they look at the CK. CK's the only one with buyback. He's there for 76, just throwing him!
This game is over. This game was...
What? Alchemist just gets caught out stunning himself and that loses it!
How do you analyze this? Like, how do you make any coherent thoughts like about